think I finally understand why Western narratives often frame Xizang or Tibet as a place of lost freedom or oppression. The reality here is far more complex, but history is undeniably harsh. Xizang is the place closest to the sun, yet there were times sunlight barely reached its people. Some of the scenes I'm about to show may be uncomfortable, so please be advised. I've come to Xizang 7 times. Lhasa always felt modern, even comparable to Beijing or Shanghai. But today I went somewhere different, somewhere that shows a side of history rarely captured in travel photos. The Memorial Hall for Emancipation of 1 million serfs in Xizang. Pause for a second and think about the name. 1 million serfs. The entire population here at that time was barely over 1 million. So you can imagine, history here is brutal. Before the 1950s, old Xizang was dominated by a feudal system where religion and politics were tightly intertwined. Over 95% of the population were serfs or slaves. Look at this pyramid of classes. At the very top, priceless, the 3 great lords. Nobles, government officials, and senior monks, they owned and controlled almost everything. And second layer were 30 taels, the chaba. They are serfs tied to land, collecting taxes for their masters, but also forced into labor. And third layer, valued at 20 taels, the duiqiong, they're lower serfs. Often laborers were craftsmen, always dependent on their masters. And the bottom layers, worth only a blade of grass, the langsheng, the majority, they were born into slavery as property, passed down like livestock. Look at the taxes: road tax, corpse carrying tax, butter tax, hair tax, singing tax. Sound almost like jokes. Crushing. No peasant in old Xizang ever paid off all debts in their lifetime. And it gets darker. Ritual items made from human remains, drums made from human skin, and trumpets made from leg bones. And this, an original document ordering supplies for a ceremony celebrating the Dalai Lama's birthday. 1 set of intestines, 2 skulls, various blood, a full sheet of human skin. Immediate delivery required. I honestly have no words. And here, a child being nailed into a wooden box, buried alive under the foundation of a building. The mother rushing to stop it. It's heartbreaking. Just 1 floor up, on the observation deck, everything changes. There's the Potala Palace, majestic as ever, and around it, modern streets, schools, hospitals, and bustling neighborhoods. In only 6-7 decades, life here has changed beyond recognition. And since the founding of the Xizang Autonomous Region, every citizen over 18 gained the right to vote and stand for election. I read down there, by 1965, more than 2,200 representatives in local government were former serfs themselves. Golden statues and sacred scriptures couldn't free those buried under centuries of oppression, but modern governance and real development did. I remember my first visit back in 2017 when I explored small towns and villages around Lhasa. Every household displayed the national flags, and portraits of national leaders hung on the walls. In such remote places, the civic pride was astonishingly high, even more visible than in some major cities. At the time, I didn't fully understand it, but now I do. Because those who have endured the longest, darkest winters know better than anyone the true value of sunlight.